Now the title of this video might seem over exaggerated, but trust me, it's not. Fortnite on the Switch is terrible. I've honestly put about 200 hours into the Switch version of Fortnite, mainly because of crossplay, so I can actually play with my friends, and the playground game mode, which I will get into in another video. That mode is actually amazing. Fortnite on Switch is one of the worst port jobs I've ever seen, and at times this game is just unplayable. There are so many bugs, and I'm not talking about little bugs, I'm talking about game breaking. The textures are just awful. It takes the game forever to load in textures, and I have fallen through the map and died because of this. And this just doesn't happen every so often. This happens almost every single game, and it's so frustrating. And I'm not in the minority that's experiencing this. There are so many people also experiencing this. In every single game when I first pick up an item, it completely freezes, and sometimes that even ends up killing me. Sometimes you can completely go through textures, and if I even dare to emote, it can break my entire game to where I can't switch between weapons, I can't shoot, and I also can't build. And the only way to resolve this issue is to die. There's also been glitches where enemies cannot take damage, and if you play playgrounds with your friends might just completely stop moving, their weapon will turn invisible, but they'll actually be moving on their end. I've had this happen multiple times to me. And then you have parts of the map that just refuse to load in, so you can't even attempt to go to that part of the map unless you stare at it for at least 10 seconds. And if that's not bad enough, this game only runs at 30 frames. I honestly have no clue how I'm able to kill PC players and Xbox players. I've just gotten so used to this version of Fortnite, and with all these issues, it's just unfair. And the only reason why I'm still playing this is so I can play with my friends. And the worst thing about this all is Epic Games haven't said anything about this. It seems like they refuse to talk about this, and it honestly makes me think they only ported it to the Switch to get even more money, and it's honestly disgusting. And if you look at the work Panic Button has done with the Doom and Wolfenstein 2 ports, this just looks lazy. Fortnite, the game that looks like it was made for the Switch, runs like a pile of shit. Doom runs better, and another game with a cartoony style, Paladins, runs perfectly fine at 60 FPS. There is no excuse, Epic. You guys are some of the laziest developers I've ever seen. You refuse to listen to the community and what we actually want. I feel so bad for not only myself, but for every Switch player. And all of these issues are stacked upon the already existing issues that there are so many of, like the broken meta of the game, being able to walk through people's walls, and just countless other examples. And with the pathetic cosmetics of this game, I honestly feel bad for people that spend their money on this. Actually, I don't. If you spend money on a skin, you're just supporting a lazy developer that doesn't want to do anything to help the community. This is pathetic, Epic. If this is not fixed by Season 6, I am completely done with Fortnite. And mark my words, I will never touch this game again or help Epic Games in any way. But that'll do it for the video. And yes, I am really pissed about this. But if you guys agree with me on any of my points, please tell me. And if you have any issues you have with this game as well, comment them down below. And again, tell me if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.